Hello, my name is Chris. I'm doing a daily vlog for 1,000 days, and today is a special day. It's my 100th vlog. Can you believe that? Yep, we've done it. We did it together, so thank you. So I thought I'd give something out a little bit special today. I'm going to talk about a yes man year. So I did it a few years ago. There is a backstory. I decided after seeing a movie with Jim Carrey in, called Yes Man, that I would try and say yes to pretty much most things that came my way. And I did have a sort of rule book though. It couldn't harm me financially, emotionally, or physically. But if it met with all those requirements, I would go ahead and do it and say yes. So one night, my friend called me up and said, "Chris, would you like to go out for a beer at a pub on the Barbican here in Plymouth?" I said yes. And I ended up meeting some delightful young ladies with my friend, and one of the ladies said to me, "Chris, I had a friend let me down going off to Turkey. Would you like to come with me?" And of course, it wasn't going to harm me emotionally, physically or financially, so naturally I said yes, and went off for 10 days in Turkey, and had a great time. It was an incredible experience, but I learned one thing at the end of that year. I was incredibly exhausted, but I had the time of my life, and I woke up to life. It made me choose life and be different about life. When you say no, you close off so much. Just one word. It's a complete sentence, but gosh, it's so incomplete for your life. There are times when you have to say no, and I appreciate that. So why am I talking about this today? Well, today I'm going to do another Yes Man here. So I'm going to invite you to invite me to go somewhere or do something. It could mean traveling on a plane. It could mean going on a ferry. It could mean staying local and meeting somebody here in Plymouth in the UK. I'm quite happy to do anything. Again, if it's financially restrictive, I won't be able to do it. If it's going to harm me emotionally or physically, obviously I'm not going to put myself up for that. But I think I should throw the challenge out there. And I'll pick two challenges. So if you're up for it, join in, have a bit of fun. Let's see what we come up with. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to what this year can yield, can bring. Now, why am I talking about this during the snow here? Well, we've had snow recently, not far from Plymouth, in a place called Princetown. And it all began with my friend calling up and saying, "Chris, do you fancy going up and playing in the snow?" Now, I could have said no. I could have said, "No, thank you. That's not something I really want to do." But you know what? You've got to see the child in you sometimes. You have to see the fun side of life. Now, I've seen snow before, quite a few times. And yes, it's cold. Yes, it's wet. And yes, it does offer a few issues in terms of getting around. But, you know, I don't advocate going anywhere in a blizzard. I think that's foolish. But if it's light snow and you haven't seen it for probably a couple of years, why not? Where's the harm? So I said yes. I went up and had the time of my life. You could see me there throwing snowballs for my friend's dog. By the way, my friend is a really close, good friend of mine. I've known him for loads of years, and I want to pay kudos and respect to him. So it was nice to have the invite, but more importantly, I said yes. So saying yes to something is incredibly important. It does change your perspective on life, and it gives you a different experience. I mean, if all you're going to do is stay in front of the TV, then maybe that's not such a good thing. So, yeah, I took the opportunity. Anyway, that's enough from me. Thanks as always for following and subscribing. I'll be back again tomorrow with another daily vlog, and just say yes.